Hey everyone, today we're going to be making another animal in the Popcorn Stitch mini collection, this little bunny right here. So if you'd like to make your own, go and grab your hooks and let's get started. You're going to need a 3.5mm hook, scissors, stitch markers, a needle, pins, some stuffing, 12mm safety eyes, and 8-ply yarn in a colour or colours of your choice. We'll start off by putting 6 single crochet in a magic circle for round 1. Close that up. Round 2 is 6 increases, and an increase is just 2 single crochet in the same stitch. I'm going to go into the first stitch from the last round, single crochet, go back into that same stitch, single crochet again, and that's my first increase. I'm going to repeat this 5 more times to give me 6 increases in total. For round number 3, we're going to begin with 3 single crochet. Two, and then 3. And then we're going to do 6 increases in a row. Increase in the next stitch. Increase in the stitch after that. And you're going to increase 4 more times after this to give us those 6 increases that we need. After the 6th increase, you should now have 3 stitches left in your round, and we're just going to single crochet into each of those. 1, 2, and 3. After round 3, we should have 18 stitches in total, and round 4 is just going to be 18 single crochet. Round 5 is going to be 6 single crochet, 6 increases in a row, and then 6 more single crochet. So it's very similar to round 3, but this time instead of starting and ending with 3 single crochet, we're starting and ending with 6. Round 5 should give us 24 stitches, and rounds 6, 7, and 8 are each going to be 24 single crochet. Round 9 is 6 single crochet, then 6 decreases in a row, followed by 6 more single crochet. We'll begin by doing the first lot of 6 single crochet and number 6, and then we need to do our 6 decreases in a row. To crochet an invisible decrease, go under the front loop of the next stitch, then straight under the front loop of the stitch after that, yarn over and pull through both of those front loops, and this should leave you with 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over again and pull through both of those loops. That's 1 invisible decrease. We're going to do that 5 more times. And to finish off, we're just going to do 6 more single crochet. For round 10, we're going to start with 3 single crochet. 2, and then 3, and then we're going to repeat 1 single crochet, 1 increase 6 times. It's very similar to what we've been doing, stacking our increases and our decreases in the last round, except this time we've chucked a single crochet in there as well. So this time the repeat is 1 single crochet, 1 increase 6 times. increase, and after our 6th increase we should have 3 stitches left. Single crochet into each of those. 1, 2 and 3. Round 11 is similar. This time we're going to do 3 single crochet, then repeat 2 single crochet, 1 increase 6 times, and finish off with 3 single crochet again. And just like the last round, when you've done your 6th increase, we should have 3 stitches left, and we're going to be single crocheting into those again. 2 and 3. Right, after round, what round was it? Round 11, that's it. After round 11, we're going to secure our end. And at this point we're going to add the safety eyes and then begin adding the stuffing. Where we've stacked our increases and decreases, so this curved section here, that is the top of the head. And we want to place the eyes on either side here. So you're going to count out, start at round 1, count out to between rounds 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now that's in my notes, but I might move that back to between rounds 5 and 6. That might look better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And you're going to put one eye on one side of the head. And then the second eye on the other side. And then once they're in, before you add the backs or anything like that, make any permanent changes, just look at your eyes from the front and see if they're level, so we don't end up with one sitting up here and one sitting down here. Okay, so once your eyes are in, you can pop the backs on. And then we're going to start adding the stuffing. You only want to stuff at this point to about here. And then we're going to continue on with round 12. And round 12 is going to be our leg round, which is where we add the popcorn stitches. So reinsert your hook. And then in this pattern, the very first stitch is going to be a popcorn stitch. To make a popcorn stitch, you're going to begin by doing 5 double crochet in the same stitch. To crochet a double crochet, yarn over first, go into your stitch, yarn over and pull through, and this will leave you with 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over again, pull through just the first 2, 1 and 2, and this will leave you with 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over for a final time and pull through those remaining loops. That is 1 double crochet. We need to do that 4 more times in the same stitch. Yarn over, go into the same stitch, yarn over and pull through, have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through just the first 2, 1 and 2, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through those remaining 2. That was double crochet number 2. We're going to do 3, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2, 1 more, that is 4, and then for the final time, double crochet number, hang on, there we go, number 5. Once you've done that, you will need to pull up with your hook and leave a nice large loop here, and just be careful you don't tug on your yarn here and pull that out. We want that to stay where it is. You're then going to insert your hook into the first double crochet that we made. If you're not sure what stitch that is, start at your last double crochet here and count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Insert your hook under the front and back loops, and we're working from the front to the back, or pushing our hook away from us. Once you've inserted your hook, you're going to take this large loop that we've left and then place it on the head of your hook. You can hold this in place with a finger if you'd like, so make sure it stays on your hook. We're then going to grab our working yarn, the yarn attached to our skein, and we're going to pull that loop nice and tight now so it tightens up around the head of our hook. So pull that tight. We're then going to pull this loop that we've just tightened through the first double crochet as if we were doing a slip stitch. So we're just going to take this yarn we've just tightened, pull that straight through the first double crochet like that. And then the last step of our popcorn stitch is to chain 1. And it's really important that we remember to chain 1 at the end here, because we will need that chain to work into in the next round. And that is also our first stitch of round number 12. So I'm just going to pop my stitch marker in there. So I'm putting it into the chain that I just made, that chain 1. After this first popcorn stitch, we're then going to do 5 single crochet. Because the popcorn stitch is pretty bulky, it may get in the way of the next stitch that you need to work into. Just nudge it gently aside with your thumb so you can see the next free stitch in the round. That's where we're going to work into. We're going to bring our hook down there, do 1, then 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochet. In the next stitch, we're going to place our second popcorn stitch. Begin by doing your 5 double crochet in the same stitch, yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through just the first 2, have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. We're going to do this 4 more times, all in the same stitch. And that's number 5. Hang on, my spider's got my yarn. Let go. Thank you. Okay. After those 5 double crochet, we're going to pull up with our hook, leave a nice large loop there, insert our hook into double crochet number 1, counting backwards if we need to, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, insert that in there. And remember, we're going away from us. Take the large loop that we've just left, place that on the head of your hook, keep it in place with a finger if you need to, grab your working yarn, pull on that firmly so that the loop tightens up against the head of your hook. Then we're going to pull this loop through the first double crochet like we were doing a slip stitch. And to finish off, we're just going to chain 1. And for the rest of the round, we're just going to do single crochet, and there should be 23 of those in total. Once again, if you can't really see what stitch you need to work into next, just nudge this guy aside and you should be able to see it. So bring your hook down to that stitch and just continue single crocheting for the rest of the round. And that's our first row, or round I should say, round of legs done. The next 2 rounds, 13 and 14, are each going to be 30 single crochet, but for round 13, what we'll need to do is work into the chain 1s of our popcorn stitches. So for the first popcorn stitch, that's relatively easy because that's where our stitch marker is if you are using one. You're going to go straight into that chain 1 and single crochet. And I'm just going to pop my stitch marker back in there. Between the first and the second legs, or popcorn stitches, there were 5 single crochet, and I'm just going to do those next. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which means the next stitch that we need to work into is the chain 1 from our second popcorn stitch, which is here. And we're going to pop a single crochet into that as well. And then for the rest of the round, we're just going to continue single crocheting. And like with the previous round, after we've gotten past those popcorn stitches, there should be 23, which gives us our 30 all up. And then round number 14 is just 30 single crochet as well, but this time it's a little bit easier because we don't have to worry about working into those chain 1s from our popcorn stitches. Round 16 begins with 6 single crochet. and 6. And then we're going to repeat 2 single crochet, 1 decrease 6 times. Round 17 is just 24 single crochet. And then we're going to do round 18, and round 18 is our next set of legs. We're going to begin with our popcorn stitch, then we're going to do 5 single crochet. After this, we're going to do our second popcorn stitch and then finish off the round with 17 single crochet. If you need a slowed down guide for the popcorn stitch leg, again, I will put a timestamp in the description for this first one. Round 19 begins with 6 single crochet, and remember we have to work into the chain ones from our popcorn stitch. So my first single crochet is going into the chain one of the first popcorn stitch. Then there's those 5 single crochet in between the popcorn stitch legs, which will give me my first 6 single crochet that we need to do. Then we're going to repeat 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeated 6 times. And of the first repeat of 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, that single crochet goes into the second popcorn stitch. 1 single crochet in there, and then my first decrease across the next 2 stitches. After round 19, we're going to stop, secure our end, and then add the stuffing to the body. When you've added all your stuffing, we're going to continue on with round 20, which is just 18 single crochet. Round 21 is 6 single crochet followed by 6 decreases in a row. And then our final round, which is round 22, is just 6 decreases. To finish off, we're just going to cut a short yarn tail, pull up with our hooks, and then for the next step we'll need to grab our needles. You're going to thread this tail end through your needle, and then we're going to go under the front loops of the last 6 stitches. Start from behind the front loop, push your needle under it and forward towards you, and repeat this for all 6 stitches. And then, if I can get under it, there we go, 6. Pull firmly on the yarn so the hole closes up. Then we're going directly back into the center of round 22, our last round, and just weave this tail end in through the body to hide it. And that is the body finished. Next up, we're going to crochet the ears, and we'll finish up by crocheting the tail. For the ears, we're also going to start off with 6 single crochet in a magic circle. Round 2 is going to be 2 single crochet and an increase repeated twice. Round 3 is 3 single crochet and an increase repeated twice. Round 4 is just 10 single crochet. Round 5 is 3 single crochet and a decrease repeated twice. Round 6 is just 8 single crochet. Round 7 is 2 single crochet and a decrease repeated twice. And then rounds 8 and 9 are each 6 single crochet, or you can just do 12 single crochet consecutively. And 12. If you would like, you can finish here, but there is one more step which I prefer to do because I find it makes the ears easier to sew on, and that is going to be to single crochet these two sides together. Go into the first stitch, then you're just going to maneuver your work around a little bit and go straight out of the last stitch, so stitch number 6. Once you've gone through both, yarn over and pull through. So you have 2 loops on your hook, and then you're just going to finish the single crochet, go into the second stitch, then straight out of stitch 5, single crochet again, and then finally into stitch 3, out of stitch 4 and single crochet. At that point you can cut a yarn tail, leave enough for sewing, and then you will need to make a second ear, and after that we will crochet the tail, which is the final piece that we need to make in this pattern. For the tail, we're going to stick 6 single crochet in a magic circle for round 1. Round 2 is 1 single crochet, 1 increase repeated 3 times. And increase, and then that should give us 9 single crochet. And round 3 is just 9 single crochet. So when that's done, we're just going to cut a short tail for sewing. With the tail, you can add a little bit of stuffing if you want. It's not really necessary, but it is an option if you'd like to go that route. Then all we need to do is sew these pieces together, which in this pattern is super easy. We're just going to put the ears on either side of the head. And once they're in position, sew them on. And then now that they're on, we're just going to put the tail on. And you know what? I might add a tiny little bit of stuffing to this. Even that might be too much. Just so it will maintain its shape a little bit, so I'll put you in there. And there we go, little bunny complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions for popcorn stitch animals, make sure you put those down in the comments. But for now, I will see you in the next video. I was trying to wave with them, that didn't really work, did it? Maybe I should have done that. Bye!